Welcome, friends, to Crazy Women Country, where women's voices matter. We bring you the latest and greatest female voices in the industry, from artists and songwriters to producers and managers and all women in between.
Welcome, friends. Paula's here with me, Donna, in case you forgot our names, and we are Crazy Women Country.
You know, I hate you sometimes. You just do that to confuse me. Oh, and today we have the amazing Kailey Nicole with us. How are you doing?
I'm doing so well. I'm really excited to be here with you guys today.
Fantastic. Well, we're excited to have you as well. I spent all day listening to your music, and it's just amazing.
Thank you.
It's been really, really good. So, what has 2020 been for you?
2020 what has it not been, I think is kind of the first question.
Yeah.
But, I feel 2020, I started off, I had kind of packed up and moved to Nashville. And within about 3 weeks of moving to Nashville, this crazy, weird thing happened and COVID hit. So I've come back home and kind of stayed with family in the meantime. But it's given me this beautiful opportunity to work on my next set of songs while I'm here because I was still working with producers back home when I left for Nashville. So we're kind of ready to release the music, and it's coming in the new year now. So as wild as this year has been, there's been a lot of amazing growth within it between my music and just personal, and I'm really excited to share all that.
Perfect. Sounds amazing. That sounds amazing. You had an EP out this year, is that correct?
I did. I released an EP January of 2020. So I guess it did also start there. It started in a really cool and exciting place as well. There were some big things happening in January. I was moving, I was releasing an EP, and then,
and then we all just got stuck.
Yeah, we're all like, wait, what?
How can this happen? But yeah, it's all good. That's all good. Perfect. So, new music in the new year. Is it anything you can drop a hint about? Is it the same? Is it something different, or is it all a mystery?
I think I'm really excited about this new music. Some of my favorite songs I've ever written are on here. I would say it's similar in the sense of kind of bridging the gap between old school country and new school country music. But there's a bit of a 70s-esque vibe to it. One of my favorite songs is called Aim a Little Higher. I'll give you that hint. And it's about dating, doing a little bit better. But it's kind of this really fun twist on maybe an old George Strait kind of song. So I'm really excited for that.
Ooh, we're all going to be excited now. We're going to be waiting.
I'm really stoked.
It's going to be fantastic. I can't wait. So were all the songs written by yourself, or have you taken songs from other people, or?
So all the songs I wrote either with other people or kind of on my own. Kind of for this EP, how it mostly worked was I wrote the start of these songs in my room and then brought them into my incredibly talented producers, Brett and Michael. They are so unbelievable, and they just took all my ideas in every song I was writing and just took it to level 1000, and they're incredibly talented.
Perfect.
Yeah, I know. I was listening to Brand New Day almost all day today. I was just addicted to that song for sure. So.
Yeah, it fits right now.
Exactly.
We're ready for a brand new day.
Yeah, I think that's the song that should be on our playlist constantly. Every morning it's a brand new day. We can get through this.
Brand new day, just keep going. Yeah, we got this. We're ready.
Yeah, I must admit, I loved through some of the songs. You really got that old country sort of sound through it. The rhythm and everything, which was just amazing. But you had obviously the new country sort of voice and stuff. So there was a really, really good mix between it. I think it was absolutely amazing. So yeah, I'm really excited for some music.
Thank you. I'm excited too. I'm really stoked.
It's going to be great. So we'll have to have a big live event for when you release the album.
I would love that. We should definitely do that.
Yes. That'd be cool.
All right, we'll plan it out. You just let us know the date.
Okay, I will. January, we're aiming towards.
January, perfect.
Yes.
Perfect. Anytime in January, we'll be there.
Okay. I like that.
anything to do to help. That's what we're here for. We're here to promote female acts and show the world that, you know, we can do this.
Yeah, I love it. There's really, I think the voice of females in country music is, it's there, it's very prominent, but it's really not getting the attention that it deserves right now. There are so many insanely talented female country singers, and you know, you scroll through iTunes Apple chart, and I think, what was it yesterday? I think it took me until like number 42 or something until I saw a female.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. It annoys me. I listen to the radio station on Apple. And, you know, it's like you have to go through 10, 15 songs before you get a female act. Or you get a female act with a bloke. I'm like, sorry.
No, it's really overwhelmed by the male country singers right now, for sure.
Yeah. And we need to show them. You can step aside and we can take over.
Step aside, boys. We got this.
Yes.
There's room for everyone, but there's some crazy talented female country singers that are just going underrated right now.
We totally agree with you on that.
And we just need to, you know, promote and show and you know, get them the acknowledgement they need or deserve. You know,
I love that you guys are doing that. You know, it means a lot to us who are over here on the other side of it. Like, hi. It's great that you guys are trying to help us. We really appreciate that. I'm speaking for all females of country music, but I'm sure they would agree. I have no doubts.
Okay, well, I hope so. And most of the people we talk to are all sort of, you know, so excited about what we're doing, and the fact that we're being interviewed by two women rather than a woman and a bloke.
Yes,
you know,
it's awesome.
Yeah, because there are too many shows with just two women and interviewing only women, and you know, so it's something different. Hopefully,
killing it. I love it.
See, I like this girl. I like this. You could be our new shining star.
I'll take it. I'll take that role.
Perfect. I love this. This is so cool.
Well, while we're on the sheroes, if you will, who are some of your sheroes that you've come to admire over the years and everything?
Oh, goodness. Oh, if we're talking about everything, first and foremost would be my mom and my grandma. My mom is just instilled in me. She's the reason that I have a business mind. Like, she's worked so hard, and she's such an intelligent businesswoman. So I really owe everything that I do know and am capable of to her, and everything that she gave up for me to kind of have the opportunities that I have. My grandma as well, cannot not mention my grandma. My grandma was born and raised singing country music, and she looked a lot like Connie Frances when she was younger. And she would go to bars and clubs, and that, because she looked like her and sounded like her, that was how she paid for nursing school when she was like a young adult. So between the two of them, they are just absolute inspirations in my life, and they really keep me strong and grounded. And in the music world, I love Connie Frances, Patsy Cline, Loretta Lynn, Miranda Lambert, Carrie Underwood, Randy Clark, Brandy Carlisle. I could go on for hours, but Casey Musgraves. There's just so many women that have been so inspiring over time in country music, and have really paved a path for young women like me to kind of step into the cowboy boots, if you will.
I love that. Yeah, I mean, there's so much talent out there, and you know, it's crazy how they get overlooked by, you know, the award shows. There you go. There's a word in there somewhere. You know, they're being overlooked by the award shows, and you know, there's mainly men coming through, and it's like, you know, there's a huge mix out there. They need to start looking further afield, seeing what's really out there, instead of just going back to the old favourites. You know. But no, I mean, some of the ones you mentioned.
Award shows. I will say that I was happy that Eric Church finally did get, you know, of the year.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of like he said, it was kind of ironic. In any year he would have gotten it, but I felt like we're talking. He was like Susan Lucci of this award, because there were so many years he'd been nominated and never received an award, even male vocalist. You know, like, so that whole Susan Lucci, you know,
finally,
awards, if you will.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a whole other thing.
Yeah,
These
award
award
shows. There's a whole new theory behind them ones. Yeah, it's crazy. We won't go into that one. We may never finish the show.
That's another hour or so.
We'll still be talking about this tomorrow morning.
Probably.
Yeah.
That'll be funny.
Well, if you could talk to anyone, and I say dead or alive, and you may pick more than one because we'll get this asked, who would you want to talk to and why?
Oh my gosh, that's a huge question. Dead or alive, who would I talk to? You know who I would talk to? I'd talk to Dolly Parton. There's a lot of aspects that yes, of course. There's a lot of aspects that, of course, I admire about Dolly Parton's career, but I think most of all, I really admire just kind of who Dolly is and the things that she's done, the donations, and the way that she's used her career to help other people. Her marriage, I talked to her about, because they've been married, I think it's something like 67 years.
Yeah.
And that's really not something you hear a lot for especially females in the entertainment industry. So I think I could probably ask Dolly Parton about 10,000 questions, approximately, give or take. Definitely Dolly Parton.
She must be amazing. I mean, I've seen some interviews with her, and she just seems the most amazing, genuine person ever.
She really does. I think I probably would lose all ability to speak if Dolly Parton were in front of me, but I would do my absolute best. I would really try.
I'm right there with you, Kailey.
That'd be a hard one. I think her and Meryl Streep as well would be really hard for me.
Yeah. It would just be like. I think I saw an interview. What was it? No, I can't remember who it was. I can't remember who the singer was. I don't know if it was Mickey Guyton or somebody like that. And they brought Dolly Parton out, and she was just like. It was just like, oh my god!
that'd be about me. Mickey nailed it.
Yeah, it was just like, it's so bad, especially when you see people that you look up to yourself, and you're thinking if I met her, I'd be like, and then of course you see them so awestruck by somebody else. It's just like, really? Right?
Yeah, I'd freak out if I met Mickey.
Yeah, see. She's just amazing as well. Another artist that's so underrated, and she's just
she's been underrated for a really long time. What was that first song she put out? I remember hearing it on the radio, and I was like, this girl's good. That very first one. Oh man, I'm totally blanking on the name. But she just has such an incredible voice.
She does. She's just absolutely amazing. It's just funny from a fan's point of view to see someone that you look up to then is just awestruck by somebody else, so.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like Captain America freaking out over Superman. Yeah. Why are you freaking out? You're Captain America. You should be fine.
Yeah, you should be cool with this. You're just another superhero, but yeah.
Exactly.
That's great. I love it.
So I know you mentioned your mom and your grandmother earlier, so I'm pretty sure they're going to come up in this. If you could thank someone or a couple people for the support that they've given you to do what you're doing now in life, who would it be?
Oh, well, yes, you are right. Mom and grandma, first and foremost. I mean, they have just, I think you hear this a lot, that they're my number one fan or something, but they really are. I mean, but they're also so honest with me. If I write a song and it's just not it, my mom's like, you've written better. But I know you can do it. She's never doubted me for 1 second. Even when I was 8 years old and I looked at her, I was at a Hilary Duff concert when I decided to really go towards music, I guess. I was at a Hilary Duff concert. I think it was about 7 maybe. And I just looked over at my mom and I said, Mom, I'm going to do that. And she just goes, okay. And I think, looking back even at that moment, that's kind of crazy that her response wasn't like,
really?
No,
are you sure?
Yeah, so I owe absolutely everything to her. And then, of course, my friends, my best friends, Miranda, Alyssa, Lauren, Melanie, all of them, they have so much support for me. They think that everything I do is incredible and talented. And without their support, their honesty, and, they show up at all my shows, this would be so much more difficult because it's already hard to make music, and then walking that road alone is almost near impossible. So having that kind of support around it just means everything.
Yeah, totally. It's not an easy world to be in. I think even especially for a woman, because it's even harder to break through. So you need people behind you who are going to support you, but also turn around and say, "Are you really going to do that?" You know.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
are you sure that's a good enough song?
No, seriously,
honesty.
Yeah.
You need it though, you know. Like what's a friend that doesn't tell you the truth?
Exactly.
We shot the album cover for my new songs yesterday, and my best friend Alyssa came, and she was kind of, you know, my stylist / eye for the whole day on set. And I just like put something on, and she'd be like, "Change."
See?
But I need that person. You need them.
You do, or else you can seriously lose your way and do things that are just, you know, not good enough, or you know, you can do better. So yeah,
Absolutely.
You need people who are going to be brutally honest and tell the truth. It's like, you know,
I've been really blessed with people that are undeniably supportive and also have my best interest at the end of the day with their honesty.
That's good.
Really lucky.
That's good. Good for you. Good for you. It's what you need.
Wonderful.
You need that good entourage.
Yes. I have a pretty good entourage. I'm pretty proud of them.
Well, we're going to sneak into the entourage. You don't know that yet, but we'll be at
You
the
guys
back.
are already in. There's no sneaking to be done. You're already
There you go. My first entourage, yay!
Or
mark that off my bucket list now, Mitch.
and check that.
Perfect, I love it. That's the best. Okay, so now we've got our quick fire questions. Okay.
Oh, goody. Okay.
They're dead easy, just a quick answer.
Okay.
But it's just a fun way for people to get to know you and you know, different things. So, early bird or night owl?
Early bird.
Beach or countryside?
Both.
Both. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Favorite season?
Fall.
Biggest fear?
Ooh. Snakes.
I'm with you there. I hate snakes. They give me
I don't mess with those.
heebie-jeebies. Oh,
Yeah.
no, yeah. Favorite holiday?
Christmas.
Yay. And favorite drink?
Favorite drink? Ooh. I love a good green iced tea.
There you go.
Good.
Iced tea.
If you were a musical, what musical would you be?
If I were a musical,
Yes.
Yeah.
I would be Legally Blonde, let's be honest.
I love it. Brutally honest with herself.
Theater nerd, and I think it would be rude of me to not go with Legally Blonde on that one.
That's fantastic.
If you were a film genre, what genre would you be?
Oh, rom-com, but like the horribly awkward and, you know, kind of sad because she's so awkward rom-coms.
Yeah. Well, if you were a Disney character, what Disney character would you be?
Ooh. I'm gonna go with. You know what? I'm gonna go with Merida from Brave.
Perfect.
Nice.
That is so cool. That's one that nobody's mentioned, so I just love that one. Yeah, Merida's great. She's that tough girl next door that, you know, wants to play with bow and arrows, but, you know, her mum's like, you've got to be a girl.
You got to be a princess.
She's so annoying.
Oh, if you were a mythical creature, what creature would you be?
Mermaid. I love the ocean.
Nice. And the last but not least, on my end, what superpower would you have and why?
I think I would like to fly, especially with the plans to move back to Nashville, because then it would be really easy to come see my friends and family whenever I felt like it.
Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Now, this is the most important question of your entire career. Okay.
Oh, gosh.
Okay. Are you ready for this one? So, who is your favorite CWC host?
Oh, no. You are both equal and perfect and beautiful and amazing and doing amazing things in this world.
See, I knew I liked her for a reason. That's why we got her on the show.
I'm like,
I suggest you take that and make it your ringtone. So every time you get a text or phone call, you just keep hearing that.
I am. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do.
Yes, that is me.
That's the perfect answer. I'm going to put it on everybody's phone so knows about me.
There you go. Sold.
That's perfect. Now, I have to ask you some questions. I printed off your resume of your website.
Oh,
because it is just amazing. You've done so much in however long, I don't know how old you are, which I'm not going to ask. You've been on this planet, and it's just amazing. So I was reading through the films and stuff like that, but I have to say, MMA fight and stunt experience.
yes.
Seriously? Don't mess with this girl.
This is kind of like that weird. This is what I mean with Merida and Brave. So I really love martial arts. I got super into Muay Thai when I was about 13 or 14 years old, and I was at the gym every single day for like 5 hours, and I just absolutely love it. I still train. There was a small blimp in time where I was like, should I fight? Should I compete in this? Should I go for it? I really love it so much. It's such a great and fun environment to be in. And also, I think, this is a women's podcast. So I think as a female really growing up in LA, it gave me this kind of sense of security where, maybe I can't stop everything from happening to me. But I used to tell my mom, if something happens to me, I promise you, I gave them a fight. Like, I didn't go down easy. And, there is a certain comfort that comes with that when you're doing something. It's like, I can kind of take care of myself.
That's impressive. That is impressive. So whatever you do, do not mess with this girl because she will kick your butt.
okay. So if we need a bodyguard, we'll be hiring you soon. No.
Yes.
I got you guys. I'm right on it.
I love it. And you'll be so, everybody's going to be like, she's not scary. And she's like, oh.
Yeah, the guys at the gym definitely used to make jokes about that especially when I was really young doing it. They're like, what is this?
Oh, I love it. That's just fantastic. I mean, the resume is just impressive as it is, but when I read that, I was like, really?
You're like, now wait a minute, hold on.
Is this the same person that's in the bed? Have I got the right person here?
That's definitely most people. Like every time, because it's just kind of something I do more for fun now every so often. So every time it comes up with somebody new that doesn't know me from when I was really into it, they're like, you're kidding, right? That's not serious.
It's just amazing. I just
very serious, actually.
I just love the whole thought behind it. That's just fantastic. I mean, I tried martial arts for a while, but I think I'm just too old now, and the body's just like.
There is no such thing. You're never too old.
Oh, I don't know about that. My body's not happy.
I'm so afraid I was going to break something since I broke something in like every sport I played. That they were like, "No, you're good. You have enough sports, enough injuries."
I'm a klutz, but by some grace of the Lord, I have never broken a bone. Which I don't know how that's possible. Watch, I'm gonna break one tomorrow. Now that I've said that, I'm gonna email you guys and be like, I just broke my fibula.
Yeah,
that you don't.
No, I'm not gonna break it.
No, I've broken more bones than I think most people can name. I spent most of my summers in plaster for one reason or another. So.
Ow.
I hang out with the boys, and they seem to fall and hit the floor and bounce, and I just went splat. Yeah,
like, and done for you.
Yeah.
Oh,
so yeah.
Sorry.
So cute. No, sorry.
Join the show today.
It's true.
She's so gorgeous.
I've
never seen a cat that loves cuddles as much as Tigger does.
Oh, she's 18 now, and she is just like, hold me now. I'm like, okay. I'm like, for years she was just kind of like whatever and being a cat, and all of a sudden she's like, you need to hold me now. And
that's so sweet.
She's so gorgeous. She's such a gorgeous cat.
Okay, I'm done now. I'm gonna go away or sit.
and that's all. No longer, thank you.
Yeah. Cats definitely, dogs are just like, hold me for as long as you want and keep playing.
My
and cats
dog sleeps on my face, and then when I move him, he looks back at me and he's like,
really?
Yeah. He gets so angry at me. He's like,
dogs are so
why
funny.
would you want me there? I'm on your face.
I mean, seriously, I was comfy. What are you doing?
Luckily, he's only 9 pounds, so it could be worse. But I have another dog who's 90, and he also does enjoy the same activities. So that one's a little worse. Yeah, I'm like, no.
You have to just stay there. There's personal space here.
Yeah, they do not know that word.
Dogs don't know the meaning of the word personal space. It's like me in bed not being the dogs around me. I'm like, okay, now how do I move?
Excuse me.
As soon as you move one, they're like,
that's all. They're just part of the pack and cuddling. That's all.
Yes, they are. I love it.
oh yes, totally. But yeah, you've got to love them. They're my hot water bottles of during the winter, because they all like to sleep under the cover. I'm like, yes.
You're like, and warm. What's in your favorite?
I don't know if they're warm, but it keeps me warm.
We'll take it.
Yes, yeah, we'll take that. That's the best way of doing it. Perfect. So, apart from new music in 2021, what else can we look forward to from you?
Oh, you can look forward to some new videos as well, which I'm also very, very excited about. And I think hopefully some more covers, some live performance situations going on that we've already filmed. And I will be releasing a little Christmas cover soon as well. I guess that's 2020. But yeah, hopefully, depending on how things go in 2021, hopefully we're able to start talking about some live performances soon and things like that as well.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Fingers crossed.
It would be good to get back out on the road and obviously seeing fans and everything else. So yeah,
It'll be so nice. I miss it a lot.
I can imagine. It's going to be hard being a performer and sitting at home.
It's very, very strange. It feels all wrong. But it's good. It's really been challenged me to work differently, which is kind of great in a lot of ways.
Which is good. Perfect. Well, it has been absolutely amazing to have you on the show, Kailey. Absolutely fantastic. You are now our #1 biggest fan.
Oh, I'm so happy to have this title.
So, thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming on here and talking to us. We look forward to the new music. Everybody should be downloading it because it's going to be amazing. Thank you so much for sitting here and talking to us, crazy birds.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
No worries, anytime. See you soon.